Hello there. Good to see you. Come on in. Your seat's waiting for you.
We have a collaboration soap today between Shannons Soap Company and the Razor Company.
It's a beautiful morning with the Barbershop Duet.
Hi, I'm Marcus Klinger with Klinger Vocal Studio.
And I'm Sarah Vincent with Sarah Vincent Virtual Pilates.
And on Wednesdays and Saturdays,
we are the Barbershop Duet.
Hey, welcome to our last episode of the fall. We are ready to jump headlong into the Christmas season. We hope you are too. I hope you had a great Thanksgiving.
Yes.
And all of that goodness. So, what are we looking at today for mentions?
For mentions, we actually just got our box in from Sterling and are very excited to report that our conditioner bars were in the box.
They have new stuff, y'all. They just started offering conditioner bars for the first time, and these are the ones we chose. Look at this. Batch number 8. Y'all.
That's how new they are.
These just were released. So we had just coincidentally bought a Barbershop's shampoo bar. So we decided to hang on to it till we got this, and we'll use them together. We'll report back.
We will. I'm excited. I almost opened this to smell it, and that would have ruined
smell
Christmas
that one.
Eve.
You can smell this one all you want.
Yeah, no, don't touch that one yet.
Christmas Eve is coming soon.
Luckily, they are boxed well.
Yes, and today's episode is sponsored by the Razor Company.
It
At the
is.
very beginning of our journey, Jason and Crystal sent us out a box with 4 beautiful soaps in it, and this is the last of those 4. What are we looking at today?
So we have Emerald Isle from Shannons Soap, and it's a collab with the Razor Company.
In our green.
Bought the green out.
Oh,
And it's an homage to something, or like a...
Yes, it's an homage to Green Irish Tweed, which is by House of Creed. It's one of the most famous scents in all of the wet shaving world.
Yeah, it's come up a lot.
Yeah, it seems like most artisans have or have had a version of it at some point, or they're right up there with Aventus, right?
Oh, yes, that's the other.
So we're super excited because we have smelled one already, and we really love the scent. And I'm excited to see how another artisan might interpret it, how it might be a little bit different. So I'm excited. Let's meet the soap.
So from the website, an exclusive to the Razor Company, Shannons Soap Emerald Isle Special Edition Shaving Soap, and it's 3 ounces.
Yes, and we don't talk about price. We really don't. I mean, we always talk about lather, but we don't always talk about price, very rarely. But y'all, this is a 3-ounce soap, and it's on sale right now at the Razor Company at a normal price at $9.95. So if you were looking to dive into the wet shaving world and grab a few smaller soaps to kind of get your feet wet, so to speak,
know the artisans.
this would be a great one. Plus, the Razor Company offers free shipping with anything above $30,
You
y'all.
might as well throw it in there and give it a try.
So I'm excited to find out what this one's all about. Let's unbox it. And here's the box in the Razor Company. It has 2 soaps left in it because there's another episode coming soon.
Okay. Oh, here it is.
I love the Shannon labels. Look at
Very classic.
Roman statues kind of thing, right? Love it. And they always come in their little bags from the Razor Company.
Ooh, that is a fun emerald green. Look at that.
It's beautiful. Oh, I've kind of been waiting for this just because I do love the green Irish
I am
Tweed
really
smell.
curious to see how they do it.
Yeah, me too. Let's have a first impression. Yeah, I like to watch her face. She's gonna go first on this.
I forgot they have. I thought something was on it, but I forgot she glues the little divots on there.
You're right.
I don't know if you can see
it.
it.
Oh, I love that. It's the tiny details.
It really is made with love.
So
How cool!
All right, let's see.
Oh, it does. It does have a little of the Green Irish Tweed going on.
Is it recognizable?
Yes, but it's a little calmer, maybe.
Oh, nice.
I just first whiff.
Yeah.
But see what you think.
Okay.
I mean, we kind of knew it would have that in there, so.
Yeah, here we go.
I don't want to say it's sweeter, but it's a little.
Oh, it's different, y'all.
It's close. I mean, you know it kind of came from there, but it's not like identical. It has its own kind of characteristics to it.
Oh, that's lovely. Y'all, my brain just showed me like hearing a song that's covered by Frank Sinatra and covered by Louis Armstrong.
Right.
It's going to be the same song, but it's going to be different. It's going to be in their own style.
Right. So, I mean, I know a lot of people talk about sometimes like the soap base being part of it too, but this just has a little bit of a calmer, like the undertone of the scent.
Yes. Oh, and I smell the flannel, and I smell the clean, I smell the spices. That's a little bit different than the one I've smelled before, and I love that.
Yeah, I want to say the one that we smelled before maybe was like a harder hit on the citrus kind of side, and this one's more like the under. Yeah,
and the other one had a little bit of a spearmint to me, and this one is a little bit more of like the flannel. And
right, like I'm getting a fall season, which is oddly perfect. I'm glad we snuck this in for fall.
Oh, it's just beautiful. Right? And you know what? Let's put some water in this now.
Yeah, I want to see what the lather does, because I think
the lather.
I think that might be the brighter side. You know, like sometimes the lather just adds that little extra crispness to it.
And this is my KUN bowl. If anyone knows how to pronounce that correctly, please let me know.
I know. We've only ever read it. We probably should ask.
This soap has kind of like a grittiness texture to it, y'all. That's cool. I haven't experienced that
This is only our second one from Shannons, too, which is kind of fun. We've done Indigo Oud from her.
Yes,
and this is our second one, so I'm kind of excited to have another one in the shelf.
Oh, there's a few more I want to do a first, too. Oh, y'all,
that
this
lather.
KUN bowl, all you have to do is whisper lather at it, and magical things happen. And,
wow, immediate things happen. My goodness.
Beautiful. Look at this. Oh, I'm getting whiffs way over here.
Okay,
of this.
I'm curious.
Yeah, wow. Okay, this is a little on the drier side, which I love. I think that works great with this scent. I think once you add a little sweetness to a green Irish tweed, it can get a little sweet, get a little too Irish springy, maybe.
Okay, no,
if it's too sweet.
I get what you're saying. It did brighten up, I have to say.
Oh, it's bright and warm and beautiful.
I feel like it is like you're wearing green Irish tweed, but you're at like some castle in Scotland or somewhere, and the dampness around you of the green is much more potent here.
Yes, y'all, this is a grown-up, sophisticated version of this smell. I get much drier things out of this.
Like, somehow it's cold outside and you need to be wearing this. Where I feel like the other one we have, I got more of like a summer hit.
Oh, this is so charming. I love this.
Yeah, it's got like a story to it. I don't know. It's reimagined. It's definitely coming from the green Irish tweed.
Oh, and I just see the green Irish countryside.
That's all I see.
A little bit of a drizzle of rain, right? And you're happy to be in your flannel. Oh, this is just beautiful. And man, is this waking up.
That lather is quite impressive.
Right now. I'm not quite ready.
This is all that we used out of the tub, y'all.
Yeah.
So this tub will last you a while. You'll get a good chunk of shaves out of this.
Yeah, I smell the countryside. I get the green, I get the clover, I get the grass, I get all of that in here.
But it's like wet. It's misty, it's dewy outside. Like it's cold outside with wetness.
And it's more of a real scent. Like I'm actually standing in that field and smelling that clover and smelling that earth. And whoa.
I do have to say though, if you got a whiff of this, would you know that it was a cologne homage?
You know, that's a great point because my nose recognizes one or two of the scent notes in it because they're a little bit prominent and just beautifully balanced. Right. So I think my nose at first would be trying to figure out what those scent notes are.
Okay.
But then if I take another little step back, then it becomes a cologne. But I think all good colognes don't hit as a cologne.
Right.
I think the really good colognes just hit you as a,
where
did that just take me? What is that? Right? I think the old Avon stuff like that took you to Cologne Town right away. But I think some of these things by Creed and some of these more refined perfume houses, right? Or even the artisans themselves that do their own perfuming. Amazing and just beautiful in the way that they keep it balanced and the way that it doesn't just present as like sort of a soapy cologne smell. No, that it presents as its beautiful combined balanced scent notes. And wow, just on par with the most fantastic EDPs that you see.
It's a good classic manly scent. So, there's something about it that just feels like it's someone I know by smelling it, that it's someone that you'd want to hang out with. It's a comforting, like, you'd want to give that person a hug to get a little whiff of it going on.
And I think it's kind of brilliant that it was made for Cary Grant because of the way he is portrayed in Hollywood. He is kind of one of those beloved souls that everybody just kind of has a small place in their heart for. And I love that we were kind of given something before he left us that could kind of always remind us of him, or at least, some perfumers imagine
what they thought he could.
Because there aren't many colognes, I think, or perfumes that are sort of associated with one person.
True.
I think Black Shroud from PAA is after the one cologne that Dean Martin used to wear.
Oh, fun. Okay.
Things like that. In fact, we were kind of toying with the idea of having classic aftershave homage month in February. We're not sure yet, but
let us know in the chats what you think about that idea.
Looks like that might be a good idea based on what we got hiding on the piano still. But wow, I'm in love with this because it's we've had a Green Irish Tweed homage before, but that this is its own thing. I wouldn't even put them on the same shelf.
Right. It's almost like the exact extremes. One's the completely light version, and to me, this is like the darker, that color green instead of like a neon green.
And I really do get hints of being outside in an Irish countryside.
Right. No, I'm there.
Wow.
Should we look at what they list as the actual scent notes?
Yeah, we should. Let's head over. Oh, so there is a list of scent notes.
There are a few.
All right, let's do it. What do you got?
Okay. So the top notes are lemon, verbena, and iris.
Wow. Which is a certain type of lemon, I think.
Is that right? And then
coupled with a floral.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's not, it's a lighter floral. It's very barely there. Now that I know to smell for it, I'm getting it.
And that's the top note. The middle note is violet leaf.
Leaf.
Alone.
Just leaf. Violet.
Whoa, y'all.
Interesting.
Yeah, I got it. And then the base notes. Now, these are going to be super important because these are really what's whole. Because the scent is so light, it's like a bouquet of helium balloons. You guys, something has to grab it and hold it down, right? So those notes are going to be the ambergris and sandalwood.
Oh, interesting.
Wow, ambergris and
sandalwood. To me, the sandalwood is definitely like it's more the wet version of a sandalwood. Like it's been out in the elements. So to me, the sandalwood that we're smelling is like it's been outside in the elements. There's some age. There's something that's happening to it. It's not just like a fresh cut wood, if that makes sense.
Right. And I am curious about the ambergris because it is a little bit different everywhere you smell it because no two bits of ambergris are the same. And it comes out of Wales.
It does. You can research that.
And there's a little debate on where it comes out of Wales.
Yeah.
But it is amazing on this planet where we do find the scents that just light up our brains.
And I think that's why we immediately knew we were outdoors. There's something about all of these that are just outdoor.
Something aquatic. Is it weird to call whale poop aquatic? But it is.
But I do get that. I'm on like there's fresh water in the air, whether it's fog or I'm on the coast. Like it is in there. Right. I can tell.
Wow. It's a beautiful balance. And I love that it's got a totally different characteristic than I knew of this cologne before I was expecting. What if there are? Because we do plan on doing 3 or 4 Green Irish Tweed homages over the next couple of months. And it will be fun to have like a Green Irish Tweed for evening, a Green Irish Tweed for the morning, a Green Irish Tweed for the fall. Because they are going to have little different shadows of different characteristics.
Yeah, so if you have another version that you've tried that somebody else has done, put it in the comments and let us know which one your vote is that we should add to our list. Because I'm curious.
And you know what? If I had stuck with one Green Irish Tweed soap, I would be kind of sad that I hadn't experienced this. This is what I was hoping. Enough new corners to make the scent new again for me.
Right. Just because they're based on the same original like inspiration for the cologne.
Right.
It is a very different soap still.
Yeah. And this still might be holding a mystery or two. Let's take it a little bit deeper. Now, definitively Old Hollywood, but what Old Hollywood is it about this smell? What do you get? Why is this Cary Grant? Why, when you think an Old Hollywood man's man, do these kind of scents jump out at you?
Well, and it's funny. I don't know why, but somehow I know that it's an older person. Not old, but they've had experience.
Wiser.
It's not, yes, that's a good word.
Yeah.
They're not a youngin' that's just straight off, like eager to get the job. Like they've done stuff in their life that they're proud of. They're good to go.
Yeah.
There's something about that to this that, I feel like if we were to use it, it would add some confidence or it would feel like someone had our back a little bit.
And it has a calmness. You guys, this has just this beautiful calming factor where the person who walks in the room wearing this is going to unleash their wisdom and calm everybody down. It's one of those scents. Just somebody that wise with a little hint of authority to it. That's what this is about for me. I think,
I don't get grandpa vibes. Like, not that old.
Just
someone like
isn't that funny? This has been around since the 80s, but I do not get I don't get old guy. I get older guy.
Right. Life experience level.
Right.
But not like, you've mastered life yet.
No. But like Cary Grant. You've been there, done that, seen a lot of things, met a lot of really cool people, and you're just a nice guy.
Not much will faze you, You can just roll with
That's
it.
what I get with this. And that's why I have fun wearing it, because I get to kind of fool myself into putting on those characteristics. Right.
And it is kind of fun because we've come from so many seasonals recently to have one that's just like an everyday, anytime.
Yeah.
it's just a go-to one that you like to smell,
right?
Great, use it.
And
Perfect.
I first smelled an homage to Green Irish Tweed in the summer, but you know what? There is just something wintry and beautiful about this. Whoa, it's just almost a cooling factor. Without menthol, get that out of your head.
But I do feel like it's like the fall approaching winter. Somehow, like just the smell of being outside. Maybe it is the Irish coast going on, but there's something to it that is definitely different than the other one we have.
I always kind of thought the Green Irish Tweed had a little spearmint in it. Like my nose kind of caught that. Right. Not here. I think this is more of the original because everybody always goes, spearmint. You got spearmint in it? So it's pretty simple. All you have to do is hitch your wagon to a star and make your way out to Hollywood. Do a few dozen films with a few dozen amazing actors and a whole list of inspired leading ladies. And once you have a film catalog that would make anybody blush, then you're going to have somebody like the House of Creed come out and want to make you a cologne. And when they do, you really should get your own. So head over to therazorcompany.com where you'll find this and a ton of other stuff I want. Well, I've had my shave with Emerald Isle, a beautiful, friendly, inviting scent, just reminiscent of the morning in Ireland, and I love it. I loved having it on my face and being a friend with me when I shaved. And this lather, yo, it's beautiful. You kind of know the first few seconds when you introduce your brush to it, how it's going to go. And whoa, it already made me excited. It just felt nice and warm on my face and just didn't want to let go until that razor came around. And Shannons does not disappoint. Hey, thanks for a great shave.
Welcome to Messages.
Hi. So keep your eye on our Instagram because on December 1st, we are going to be dropping details and a sign-up sheet for a special Instagram Live that the Barbershop Duet will be doing on December 23rd, where your boys and girls can log in and spend some time live with Santa! Live from the North Pole. And each child will receive a small keepsake in the mail, courtesy of Ariana and Evans, who are sponsoring this event. So keep an eye on our Instagram on December 1st. There's going to be about 30 slots where you can sign up to meet and greet Santa Claus.
We hope to see you there.
I am so glad that our second version of an homage to a famous cologne is so different than the first one. I love that because it's going to bring out characteristics and qualities of that cologne that I still don't know, and there are still new things to discover.
There really are, and it's so fun to find it flipped upside down, you know? You think you know something, and then it totally gets spun the other way. Right? So thanks, Shannons, for being creative.
Hearing somebody new sing a song that you know. It can be a really fun experience to listen to those, right?
Yes. Oh, and it is fun that it's a 3-ounce. We don't have a 3-ounce in our shelf. It's kind of cool to get all the different sizes and see what's out there.
With as many soaps as we have, sometimes a 6-ounce soap can be a little intimidating. You know what I mean? So
we need more days on the calendar.
Cool to have the smaller sizes at a lesser price so that you can actually collect more for your cabinet. This is very cool. Thank you, Shannon and the Razor Company. This is awesome.
Don't forget your next appointment with the Barbershop Duet.
You will smell better just watching this.